Welcome back to Shergroup TV. Now in the UK there are 2.2 million businesses out there, and nearly every one of those could get major benefits from using Shergroup. So with me is Claire Sandbrook. What sorts of businesses do you think are missing out that you know are out there in that 2.2 million?
Yes, I mean that's a big tall order, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, a big landscape. But the fact is that every business of whatever size needs to have consistent and positive cash flow. And what Shergroup has done over the years is built processes and systems to help businesses even out their cash flow and recover the debts that are due to them. Not every business needs every service that Shergroup provides, of course, but what we're looking to do is to help any business, if it has a cash flow challenge, to be able to overcome it. And I think we have a set of services that can help businesses of any size.
Is there also a situation of David versus Goliath? Because you've often got very innovative small businesses and they win a contract with a big company or a big local authority.
Yes.
And then they're waiting forever to get paid.
Yes.
Is that an area that needs special attention, do you think?
Yes, I think it does, and I think there's definitely a lot of innovation out in the funding arena to help those small businesses, startup businesses, to be able to factor their invoices and get cash flow flowing easily. Of course, not everybody wants to do that. There's a cost to that. So it's kind of like looking at, well, how am I going to get paid, and who are my customers, and really protecting yourself, particularly in the early stages of a business. You know, not just providing goods and services to people you don't really know, haven't given you enough information, and then hoping that some way down the line they're going to pay you, because you may get your fingers burnt. So we want to stop that happening. We want to encourage better payment practices. The Chartered Institute of Credit Management have done an awful lot of work over the last 10 years to really heighten awareness of how to get cash flowing. But Shergroup are the people that actually execute those good ideas, and so have a look at their website. But from our point of view, we want to be able to recover your invoices, issue your claims, enforce your judgments for you, and credit check your customers.
Credit check customers and help with quality of customers, I guess.
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of people trade with customers that they don't really know, particularly when they start out, because the hardest thing of running a business is getting customers, I think. And so, of course, we all trade with people that perhaps we shouldn't have done in retrospect. But because we're new and we want to get going, we trade with them, and then they don't pay, and then we get our fingers burnt. And it may be that they were never going to pay; they disappear. They go into some kind of insolvency arrangement, and you're left. Maybe you've provided a very valuable set of services or goods with a high value, and you're stuck. So protecting yourself, getting your customers credit checked, getting good information from them, you know, their phone number, their address, their email, all this basic stuff that you need, and putting it onto your account system or your sales ledger, so you know who you are going to go after in the event of default.
Okay, now people would normally have a relationship with you first time, maybe out of necessity. So they're having difficulty getting recovery. They find you're one of the top companies and they get engaged.
Yes.
But you've got years of knowledge and expertise that could act almost like a coach. Is that something that businesses, even though they might not have an immediate court case, could contact one of your team and just get some best practice and guidance?
Absolutely. I mean, we've just started doing a piece of work for a very large, well-known brand who had £400,000 worth of debts just sitting in a ledger, not doing anything. And rang us up out of the blue one day and said, you know, could you do anything with this? And we've started to put it through our systems, and we're getting payments in full. And a lot of it is to do with silly missing pieces of information, like missing purchase order numbers, or can't pay. It's more to do with you haven't followed our process, and our clients need someone to tidy that up for them.
Yeah.
So we do that as well. So I think a no obligation chat with people that know what they're doing, who are friendly and there to help you, is worth 15 minutes of your time.
Yeah, because obviously a bad debt situation can impact cash flow, but it can also sometimes be a life and death issue for a company, because it can hit them so hard at the wrong time with a VAT quarter that suddenly, you know, they're not able to get the credit they need to function.
Well, I just had another case where actually a very good commercial electrician had done a significant piece of work for a company who flew out of one of the London airports, ran a private aircraft, and he was doing work on their hangar for them. He ran up £57,000 worth of debt.
My gosh.
And then found himself supporting a winding up petition. And we sort of, you know, this got put on my desk, can you help? Now £57,000 to a company, one man and a small team, that's a year's trading.
It is, yeah.
And so we got in touch with the foreign debtor. We explained the consequences of a winding up order, how it would be advertised, what the implication might be if the liquidator came to look at it more closely, and he paid.
Fantastic
result.
But
I have said to the client, you were very lucky, and please, let's have a look at your sales ledger, and let's have a look at what else you've got on there. And let's have a look at your terms of business. How are you trading with your customers?
Yeah.
Because £57,000 is just too much money to lose.
So there's 2.2 million businesses out there that could be performing a whole lot better, have a much better existence.
Absolutely, and sleep at night and just have more cash in their bank. Why should it be in their customer's bank?
Yeah, I think that's a fantastic service, and if you have any interest at all in improving your business performance, just click the button with this page, or simply pick up the phone and contact Shergroup, and Claire's team will be glad to give you the best coaching and advice possible, free of charge, to help you improve your profitability. That's all from us. Thank you, Claire.
Thank you.
Bye for now.